flawless, fluent, and valuable. What adds that value to your sentences? What adds that value to your conversations in English? As we've gone through the vocabulary and the grammar sections in spoken English, I'm sure you're aware of how structured your sentences need to be. And what if you add that one factor to your sentences? It will all just highlight and give you a striking conversation with anybody. What helps you do that? Something called as idioms, proverbs, and similes. While practicing English language on a daily basis, make sure you add a variety to your language. Add a variety to your words, your expressions, and even the way of practicing English. While you're doing this on a regular basis, idioms, proverbs, and similes, once added to sentences, will not just make you get used to the language, but also make you confident in using it in different situations. Welcome to Chapter 2, Happy Conversations. It's always important to be ready for sudden situations in life. I'm talking from the perspective of English language as a conversation mode or a medium to make or create good conversations. How about pre-rehearsing situations before they occur? Now let's take formal and informal situations in life. Informal situations could be moving and going to a shop, a pharmacist, a gift shop, a provision store, a shopping mall. Formal situations could be meeting or visiting a doctor, a lawyer, a professor, a school, a college, a bank. It's always important to understand that if you want to use English language as a mode of communication in these situations, be it informal or formal, it's always good to be ready beforehand. Welcome to the chapter on Tips and Tricks to Become a Practice Pro. We've learned about so many things in this course, right from idioms to proverbs, about pre-rehearsing for situations. Now is the time to understand the real essence of practicing English. There are 4 different ways of dealing with this language and making it more confident for you in your daily routine. Number 1 is listening. Listen to as much as English as you can, through words, through sentences, audios, movies, songs, stories, articles, in the format of audios or in the format of real live sessions. Number 2 is speaking. Now, why does speaking come immediately after listening? You're not aware of pronunciation, you're not aware of how to write there. It's always good to practice immediately after listening to any new word, any new format, any new song. The more you get engrossed into it as an experience, the more likely you are to start using it instantly. Welcome to the tips and tricks to become a practice pro. And this is a real-time hands-on experience I would like to provide you right away. I take this moment to share with you a few beautiful cards. These cards are image cards. And these cards are the way ahead to make your English learning experience super smooth, simple, and spacious. For all of you who have attended my spoken English vocabulary are well aware that we have done words with nouns. For people who have attended my spoken English vocabulary, I'm sure you all are aware of letters, the sounds of the letters that we did with the nouns, verbs and the emotions.